Hi, welcome back. This is the second part of my Hunt for the Elite Series videos in 91 Donruss. Hopefully we maybe pull one today. I'm only going to do one box, try to make it a shorter video than an hour long with the last one. Anyway, let's get into it. Break the seal on these boxes. At least the seal is easy to break after 30 years or 29 years. Set it down and get the packs going. Since we're only doing one box, we'll actually go through the cards today. Got Mike Gallego first off, Hensley Mullins, Kelly Gruber, Brett Butler, Gino Petralli, Greg Harris, Craig Biggio, Dave Stewart, Harold Reynolds, Lee Smith, Steve Sachs, Bob Walk, Gene Larkin, Randy Reddy, Dave Parker, and Mickey Sasser. Pretty good Saturday morning to open cards. You got Gerald Perry, Tim Burke, Jose Offerman, Lou Whitaker, Mike Sharperson, Jerry Brown, Glenn Wilson, Bob Welch, Sammy Sosa second year card, Hal Morris, thought something was stuck to it, Lance Parrish, Andre Dawson, Nolan Ryan highlights, Wade Boggs, Jim Presley. Billy Ripken. Straighten those up a little bit, make it a little neater. Mike Moore, Todd Stoudemire, Gary Carter, Charlie Huff, Mr. Knuckleballer, Mike Pagliaro, Randy Johnson, 6'10", pitcher, one of the greatest of all time. And then there's Jose De Leon, saying Randy Johnson was one of the greatest of all time. Lee Gutterman, Wally Backman, Ricky Aguilera, Roger McDowell, Chris Bosio, David Cohn, Brian Harper, Mike Gubiska. I've always had trouble with that name. Dennis Martinez, Lance McCullers, Fernando Valenzuela, Griffey, Derek Bell, Jose Escario, Danny Darwin, Greg Hibbard, Chris Sabo, Devon White, Paul Assenmacher, however you want to say it, Dennis Lamp, Tom Glavine, Drew Johnson, or Dave Johnson, to get my eyes checked, Nails, Lenny Dykstra, Jody Reed. Okay. Joel Skinner, Bob Green, Carlton Fisk, Dave Stewart, Mark Lewis, that is actually, rated rookie. I could have seen it on the front. Will Clark. Will Clark's causing problems there. Kevin Reimer, Gerald Clark, Kurt Stillwell, Sue the Cat Meowing, Randy Johnson. We're about to be invaded. There he is. Ryan Smith, Don Mattingly, R.J. Reynolds, Kent Herbeck. He should Okay. I think he's wanting his breakfast. I should have fed the cat before I did a video, huh? Even though he has plenty of food over there. But he's a cat. Always gotta have more. Alright, Sandy Alomar, Diamond King. Got Saberhagen. Mike Fitzgerald, in case you forgot all these millions of cards, that's what the back looks like. Pretty basic and classic. Love this set, even though it's worth pennies. Steve Sachs, Tino Martinez, Tom Candiotti, Ken Oberkfell, Dan Pasqua, Danny Johnson, Louis Polonia, Mike Bilecki, Roger the Rocket, John Smoltz. That's two pretty good pitchers right there together. Should be two Hall of Famers. I'm not quite sure if John Smoltz is in there, but they don't need to keep Rocket out. Don't care. Make a steroid wing. In my opinion, allow Pete Rose too. You know, his wasn't steroids, his was just gambling, which everybody, I mean, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people do that, and I guarantee it's prevalent in sports too. You don't keep one of the greatest, possibly the greatest hitter of all time, out of the game just because he placed a couple of bets. Yeah, so what? He was confident on his own team. Anyway. I say as far as the late 90s go, make a steroid wing. Let them all in. They entertained us. Especially that home run race between Sosa and McGuire. That was pretty entertaining. I remember watching Mark McGuire hit number 62. Something I never thought I'd see. And oddly enough, it was the shortest home run of the year. Dwight Evans, Jeff Treadway, Greg Olson. Speaking of Mark McGuire, I think he may have, he batted 231 and 235 the last 2 years of this card. There's Nolan, a decent pack. And a Griffey. Jeez, this would have been an epic pack back in the day. Excuse me. All right. Okay. Oops. Little tripod there is kind of in the way. Got Wade Boggs, Dave Magadan. What are the odds of that? Bob Boone, Ricky Morandini. I remember him. Remember that name. Steve Finley, Ricky Henderson, Dave Righetti, Darren Fletcher, Gene Nelson, and somehow you see my stack of wrappers is starting to invade the background there. Jose Uribe, I told the story about his little 90 Flair card in the last video. Juan Gonzalez, second year card. Dave Valier. Frank DePino. And it's a bad part about having a limited space to open. Maybe that'll be better. Edgar Martinez, Mark Guthrie, and Pat Combs. And got the puzzle. Got his arm. Got the Mark McGwire All-Star. Mark McGwire is he's definitely my top 5 favorite of all time. Dave Hansen, Pedro Guerrero, Tim Teufel, Steve Farr, Hall of Famer Larry Walker, Bob Gibson, Spike Owen, and Mark Robinson on the back there, stuck together. Somehow, these stick together even though they're not glossy. Every now and then you'll get one. Moises Alou, rookie. Mitch Webster, Eric Yielding, Eric King. You got another Eric? No, last card. You know, the Elite Series was so different in these cards. You could just do what I just did right there and tell if you got one in the pack or not. Kind of ruins the suspense. Of course, you can open up several boxes and not get one. I don't know the exact odds on getting it because it doesn't state it like most of them do now. I know they're pretty tough. One of my favorites growing up, Julio Franco. I think he played into his 50s. Carlton Fisk, Milt Thompson, Lenny Harris, Rusty Sands, Doug Smith. At least I noticed in this box all the cards are turning the right direction. Cecil Fielder's 50 Homer Club card. Cal Ripken Jr. Almost halfway through. Start going through them a little faster here. Ryan Sandberg. That'd be nice if that was the Signature Series card, but it looks nothing like his Diamond Kings, trust me. There's a few of them on eBay you can find. Jose Canseco All-Star. Chris James, Ken Caminiti, Don Paul, Randy Myers, Brian Harvey, Mark Grace. See what's odd about this particular series of Donruss 2 is Series 2, I believe the cards are actually green border instead of blue. So, kind of sets them apart. And I don't know if any other set did that, except for the like the Topps Traded made it a little more bright colors back then. Julio Franco again. And there we go. First time, well, unless I just haven't been paying attention. I haven't seen many of them that are upside down yet. All right, stack number, third stack of this box. Joey Gruber, Brett Butler, Gino Petralli. I've seen him play in person. He used to go to the Rangers games sometimes with my dad. I remember the first game I went to in a Rangers game. My favorite player at the time, Pete Incaviglia, hit a home run dead center. Of course, Incaviglia is not He's not in this set. He was in Series 2. Had to get me a few boxes of Series 2. You know, they call it the junk wax era, but I love it. It's my childhood, I guess. I had so much fun opening these back in the day, and I'm having fun opening them right now. Sammy Sosa. You notice about that card, he's in the throwback uniform. These are almost all throwback uniforms nowadays. I'm sure most teams have changed their uniforms, except for the Cubs. They still look pretty much the same. And Nolan Ryan highlight when he threw a no-hitter. On the back of that card kind of tells about the game. Okay, try to get away. All right, got more blue cards. Randy Johnson again. Okay. Same old, just that's why I started going through them faster, quit naming players. There's name who I consider the key players. I mean, like Griffey there. Tom Glavine. Lenny Dykstra. And Carlton Fisk. Barry Larkin, Bobby Thigpen, And Greg Olson on the back-to-back. I think Donruss was smart putting the puzzle piece on the back because of the wax that was used to seal these. One thing it's do is messed up a puzzle piece. Mark McGwire. Nolan Ryan. Where's Griffey? Hey, there he is. Got the same pack as earlier. Kind of makes you think. With all that, I think that all that means is these were made off the same machine back in the day. Okay. Ryan Sandberg, Diamond King, George Brett, Ken Boyd. I think his real name is Dennis, if I remember right. Jose Canseco, All-Star. See, where is he at? I think he's right behind George Brett. Yep, Dennis, Ken, Ray Boyd. The Alomar, Moises Alou. And the puzzle. Might get bored and put about 20 puzzles together later. The same dude in the set from Willie Stargell. Got enough pieces of it probably. And the last stack of this box. Bobby Thigpen, Jim Abbott again. And we saw this pack a while ago. Oh, Mark McGwire. Set him aside. Is Nolan Ryan going to be behind him? Yep. And a few cards. We should have a Griffey. Hey. I'm psychic. Okay. Charlie Hayes, Robin Yount, Rafael Palmeiro, I have the Leaning Tower of Donruss here in a minute. Okay. Roger Clemens, John Smoltz, back-to-back again. And a checklist. Man, we ain't seen one of them in a while. Steve Bouchel, I don't think I've seen him today. Hey, another checklist. I wonder if it's the same checklist. Let's see. Card number 300. And, nope, no, they're two different ones. I don't think I've ever gotten two checklists in one pack. What I have now. I'd have been ticked if I was a kid opening that back in the day and got two checklists. Okay. Just a few more packs to go, and feel free to like and subscribe to my videos. I promise you there will be more content besides opening cards, box breaks, whatever. I got some other stuff coming, just gotta be a little patient. Video game reviews, usually retro games. I do have an extensive collection of those, and comic books, pro wrestling, things of that sort. Mark McGuire, again. But that was the All-Star, so we're not going to see Nolan Ryan and Griffey afterwards, or we might, but Diamond King checklist. And ended the pack with Greg Maddux. We got two more shots. Matt Williams. Yeah, there's the guy who hit the home run over Penny Cavill's head in the '93 World Series off of Mitch Williams. Joe Carter. And the last pack of this video. Got Ron Gant, Bo Jackson. 4 consecutive home runs. That's pretty good. Guys still getting paid by the Mets. Bobby Bonilla. And you can tell by all the blue borders we're not getting the Elite Series hunt will continue after this video. Y'all have a wonderful Saturday or whatever day of the week you're watching this on. And I'll see you next time. God bless.